Hello students, today we are going to discuss your worksheet number 38, class 10th, science for the date 30th September. As you know that your chapter carbon its compound is going on, today we'll discuss about the allotropes of carbon. Allotropes are actually the elements which are having the different physical property but same chemical property, and we have to discuss carbon allotropes which are diamond and graphite. When we differentiate these two on the basis of structure, graphite is having an hexagonal array placed in one over the other like this. This is the hexagonal structure, and diamond is having a hard three-dimensional structure. When we talk of bonding, each carbon atom is bonded to three other carbon atom. One electron is free, and the one of the bond is double bond. Each carbon atom is bonded to four other carbon atom and giving it a three-dimensional structure. When we talk of appearance, smooth and slippery appearance of graphite, but it is hardest non-substance. Conductivity, graphite is good conductor because of free electrons. Diamond is bad. Uses, it is used in lubrication. Pencil lead is also made of this. It is used for cutting tool in jewelry industry. Next is the structures of these three. Structure of diamond is shown, which is hardest structure. Structure of graphite, you can see it is a hexagonal structure, and another allotrope which was found of C60 carbon grouping, that is known as Buckminster full ring. Now why there is a carbon showing versatile nature? It is because of these two properties, catenation and tetravalency. Catenation means carbon has the unique ability to form bonds with the other atom of carbon, giving rise to long chain, you can say, and this property is generally seen in other elements like silicon also, but long chains are not found, only 7 to 8 atoms combined, but carbon there is unlimited chain structures can be formed. Second is tetravalency, the ability to form bond because of its presence of 4 valence electron allows carbon to combine with any number of atoms like monovalent oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen, etc., which help to form large number of compound. Second, the small size of carbon helps it to form a strong bond because the nucleus enables to hold the shared pair of electron strongly, which is not possible in the large atoms. So these two property help it in the versatile nature of the carbon. Next is diamond. Diamond can be synthesized in lab also under the high pressure, and when we take pure carbon under high pressure and temperature, but the size of the diamond prepared in lab are small as compared to the original diamond, but they look like natural diamonds. Fullerenes is another class of carbons, you can say allotropes, which was found by a scientist, US architect, who drew his structure known as Buckminster Fuller. On the name of this name has been kept. It is a C60 carbon which are arranged in hexagonal and pentagonal rings like a football shape. So this is the end of the worksheet. Let's see question answers. Why carbon show versatile nature? Because it is found in many different chemical compounds, and it can form single, double and triple bond, and also form different structures like chain, branch and rings. Second, why do carbon atoms form large number of compounds? The two things you have to write, catenation and tetravalency, are the two main points. What is the minimum number of carbon atom in fullerenes, which and what is its shape? C60 is the minimum number, and its shape is the geodesic dome, or you can say like a football. A boy sharpens a pencil at both the ends and connect them to the poles of battery. Will the current flow, it's not flow through the circuit? Yes, because graphite is a good conductor of electricity, that's why the current will flow. Hope you like the worksheet. Thanks for watching. Do like and subscribe.